What it do? Welcome to the Veganlicious kitchen. If this is your first time here, don't let it be your last time here, and you do that by subscribing to my channel. You know how to subscribe to my channel? If you don't, let me help you out. You click the red subscribe button and it'll notify you when I post a new recipe, okay? So today in the Veganlicious kitchen, I will be making pizza. I'm gonna make homemade crust and add great toppings, okay? So let me grab the ingredients and we'll get it started. Okay, I grabbed all the ingredients. Let me show you what I'm working with. So I'm gonna pan down. So for the crust, we're gonna be using some baking soda, some organic unbleached flour, unbleached. We're gonna use some baking powder, water, and some pink salt. That's for the crust. Okay, here's the toppings: mushrooms, onions, that's spinach, onions, garlic. You're going to use some of this mozzarella cheese. I really don't like using the cheese, but I'm going to use it today. Olives, black olives, and here's the tomato sauce I'll be using. They're crushed tomatoes, and this is for the seasoning: onion, garlic, Italian pink salt, and grapeseed oil. And I'm going to be using a little bit of maple syrup in the sauce, okay? So that's it. So let's prepare this thing so we can eat. I'm only making a small one because it's only me here eating this. And vegan pizza does not have to be boring, okay? We don't eat the cheese on the pizza, but don't bring me bread and sauce. Put vegetables on top of that thing, okay? A lot of vegetables, and I'm happy. And the cheese is fine, but I don't eat the cheese all the time, just sometimes. So let's pan down again. So this is 1 cup of flour. Drop it in the bowl. Drop it like it's hot. This is a tablespoon of baking soda. No, baking powder. We're gonna add like teaspoon of pink salt. Just a twist. Okay. Then we're gonna mix that up. There's my stuff. Not here. So let's mix this real quick. Mix your dry ingredients up. You're gonna put the baking soda in last. That's the last process. Now we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of water. Maybe not even a 1/2 cup. Okay, so I put the 1/2 cup of water in, and here's your dough. You see, it's dough now. So I'm gonna let this sit for like 10 minutes. It's dough. It's a little sticky, so I'm gonna add a little bit of more flour into it because it's too sticky. You want a nice dough. So let's pour a little bit more flour. It shouldn't be sticking to your damn hands like that. Okay? So let's move it around. Then you're going to let your dough rest. Okay? So I'll be back in 10 minutes. Cover it and put it in the refrigerator. Now it's a nice dough. See? Not sticking to your hands anymore. So guess what? I'm going to scratch making my own sauce because I have leftover pizza sauce. Okay, so I don't have to make my own sauce from scratch, which I can, but I choose not to. So let's grab the dough out the refrigerator and, get us a nice round pizza crust. Then we're going to add the sauce on top and our vegetables and throw it in the oven. When you're dealing with the flour, make sure you flour your hands so the dough doesn't stick to your fingers, okay? So the dough is ready. Took it out the refrigerator. I gave it a baking soda bath. That's warm your water up, let it simmer for a minute, and put like 1 teaspoon of baking soda in the water, and drop your dough in for a very minimal amount of time. Take it out and then throw it on your counter, and work with the dough. So now I'm going to make my crust. We're going to flatten this out. So let's pan down so you can see what I'm doing, and hopefully this comes out correctly. So, and then you have to flour your rolling pin as well, so you don't want the dough sticking to the rolling pin. So I'm going to flour this. I'm just going to work it. Okay, so that's floured up, so let's pan down. And I don't think I need all this dough, but let's move some stuff out of the way. Here's the dough. See? So now I'm going to roll it out. Rolled out good enough. Now I'm gonna put a piece of parchment paper in my baking tray. Put the dough in, then add the toppings on top inside the baking pan, so I don't have a bunch of ingredients all over my Allen. Okay. Dip the parchment paper. Put it in your pan. Okay, so I put the dough inside the pan. So what I'm going to do first is spray the dough with olive oil. Okay. Spray it. Then I'm going to add some pink salt on it. And I'm going to add some garlic powder. So I want garlicky seasoned bread. And I'm going to add some onion powder. Okay, now I'm going to add the tomato sauce on top of that. Tomato sauce. Move it around. Move it around. Move it around. Okay, you have to get it down. Move it around. On your crust. Okay, so I added the cheese on. Okay, let me correct myself. Follow your heart. This cheese is not made with almond milk. It really doesn't say what it's made, but it's a bunch of ingredients in the back. But it says it's vegan and it's soy free. So that's why I don't use cheese that much when I cook. So everything is on that I'm using. I was going to use the green olives, but there's pits inside those, so I'm not going to do that. So again, I'm going to spray the top a little bit of olive oil, and I'm going to throw this in the oven, and I'll show you the finished results when it's done. And I think that's all I'm adding, right? Yeah, there you have it. I'll be back. Okay, so the pizza is done. I'm going to grab it out the oven. So hold on, and let's see how it came out. Go right here. Okay, the pieces out the oven, and here it is. Voila. How's it looking? What is it cracking for? It looks good. So I'm going to cut it, but let me add a little bit of seasoning on top of it. So I'm going to add some Italian seasoning on top. I'm going to add some more garlic powder, just a little. I think I need a little bit more sauce, but that's okay. And let me get a knife to cut it. Oh, my crust came out good, I believe. I did my thing with this. Okay, so here's the pizza. I ain't cut a good piece, but whatever. Here's the pizza, and I'm going to pan up and show you how it tastes. Okay, so here's the pizza.
Let's give praise to the man upstairs. Without him, there's no us. Here we go. Nice. Put the head down. Bow, there it is.
Tastes delicious. My puppy is good. I'm happy with the results. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe so you can come back and see me and get some more great recipes. Let me stop talking before I choke. And one more thing, go down below to the description box and there's information on how to purchase my Veganlicious ebook. Or you give me a tip or buy me a matcha. It's not needed, but it's greatly appreciated if you do, okay? And trust and believe all blessings you give will come back tenfold over your life. Enjoy your day, but don't just enjoy your day, you already know. Enjoy life. Iluva.